Rugby Park in Ōtautahi, Christchurch is the venue for the final game of round 3 in the Farah Cup Premiership. The Canterbury side will need to defend the JJ Stewart Memorial Trophy against the resurgent Wellington Pride. As they continue to go out to the left. Good read and defence from Amanda Rash. And Gapper was able to receive the offload. They've got numbers out wide already. And it's Alana Bremner, the captain, who gets rid of the first defender, taken by the second, and she gets the offload away. And just forward is the call from the referee, but they'll come back for the advantage. Kendra Coxedge opens the scoring for Canterbury. 3 points to 0. Rebecca Todd with the first lineup of the game, won cleanly by the captain Bremner. Rivet to McGovern, who gives a short pop to Grace Brooker, and it's just the right hand fin, and too easy for Grace Brooker. We've seen that move a couple of times this season, and again well executed, and it leads to the first try to Canterbury.
Gapper, and there goes McGovern. She just holds it up and the ball straight through the line. A big step off the right foot, a good fend, and there she goes straight over the line.
In stable scrum, passes it to Rash. They decide to skip pass out to Ioane, who gives the inside ball on the wraparound. It's Tangawai. She goes by herself, does Tangawai. Tucks the ball in two hands. She links up with Aisha Letienga. She's going for the corner. And good covering tackle coming in from Duplessis, who came across from the other wing. And Wellington Pride looking dangerous. Again, Faleafaga, left foot step. Here's the sevens player showing her elusive pace.
She's okay. I'm coming back.
Good turnover from Brooker, but they'll come back for the advantage. And Wellington Pride stringing some phases together and looking quite good. And she opens up the scoring for the Wellington Pride. You've got the backline stacked out to the left. Still progressing. Coxedge clears the ball. She finds Gapper, gives a skip up pass, and it's intercepted by Faleafaga. Lyric Faleafaga, can they catch her? Brooker, she's giving chase. She's closing in on her. Rosie Kelly as well, but Faleafaga, she's just going to have the pace to get there. And against the run of play, Wellington open up with their first try of the game.
14 never on.
And Monica Tangawai, again, strong carries from this Wellington Pride side. They're under advantage for offside. So Print will go forward. Afuye again, clears it out to Wheeler. And that's Leo Lapula. She takes a lot to bring down, does Leo Lapula.
That's fine.
Good tap from Afuye. She's got to link up with Nan Wu, and she's over. A try to Jonah Nan Wu. Quick thinking from Ana Afuye. And just like that, 2 minutes into the second half, the Wellington Pride on the scoreboard. And the motion, and there's an overlap out here. If Waterman can get the ball away, Brooker with the offload. And they're able to wrap up Duplessis. And Georgia Miller there to clean up. Good defense coming here for the Pride. Shutting down, and the hole is just opened up for Bremner. And she's sandwiched in a tackle.
Advantage.
Not rolling away is the advantage. Here comes Dozer Lucy Anderson. Coxedge looks both ways, decides to go right. And it's Liv McGovern. She gets the ball away to Waterman, and it's a try to Canterbury. Well worked, continuous space play. And in the end, it's Waterman who scores the try.
Yeah, what a great team try there, Waterman, the winger there.
A good push coming from the Pride. And it's Brooker at first receiver, gives it to McGovern. Contesting, it's Tangawai. And that's a big play from the midfielder. Ana Afuye says, let's get on with it. Rash, met by Duplessis, who bounces off it. Rash is still going the first 5, and that's a brilliant run from the woman from Oriental Rongotai. Lyric Faleafaga, can she get there? And just muscled over the sideline by Waterman and Rosie Kelly, I believe. And they go again to the Wellington Pride, inching closer and closer. The ball's just there. Omatunga gets closer.
Still playing advantage, guys. Leave the ball.
Still got the advantage of the Pride. And they drive low, and it's Faleafaga so close. They decide to go wide. Rash spreads the ball to Makisi. Gets the ball away. Does. She's going to get it to Copeland. She's just got on the field, and the Wellington Pride are over says it all.
Yeah, we've got some electrifying backs. Dale, sit there, gets it, and then Georgia there, Copeland over on the line.
What can they do here? They go to the back. Bit of miscommunication. It still works out for them though. And the ball taken to ground, and it's Bremner. Bremner, they're going to try and hold her up. She's on the ground, just millimetres away. And Georgia Miller, will she get a try on debut? Held up as the call from the referee. So brilliant, brilliant defence from the Wellington Pride. So they get the ball away. It's Coxedge who gives it out to McGovern. Try and do a skip pass. Pantia Ferretti might go to the bin for this
There's a line
one.
break opportunity for me there.
And she's going to. She knew she made a huge error at the time. It's
Deliberate
instinct
knock on and a line break opportunity.
for Jackie Pantia Ferretti. They go to the back, does Ponsonby again. They're going to try and drive.
It's not moving.
It's not moving. It's got some go forward now. Get some go forward at the moment. They're still marching forward. And there's a 5-metre line, you can see. They've got the advantage for collapsing it. They've gone behind to Brooker. She's made a meal of it. And Wellington, they need to be careful because any more penalties could see someone in the bin, and they're going to have a chat.
So that's 25 collapsing the maul. So we've had 2 maul infringements back to back. The next one's going to go to the bin.
They went to the back the first 2 times, and they're still going to go there.
Maul.
So here comes the shunt from Canterbury.
No, that's from the front. That's from the front.
And they're trying to disrupt. They're almost at the line. Can they get there? No, they're unable to. Not able to get there, but they're under advantage again. Not rolling, and someone is going to the bin. Well, my question is, how can a maul end in a tackle?
She went off at 10. No.
That is questionable, isn't it?
Will go up. They give it to Bremner. They're going to drive one more time. Can they do it? The ball's up in the air. The ball's still up in the air. It's a new maul that's formed. You can see Etienga screaming, saying to get around. It's not going anywhere, so Coxedge needs to use it. It's still moving forward, though. The referee deems it. It's a try. It's a try to Canterbury. Well, they had to score. The Pride have 2 players in the bin. And after their 5th attempt at a drive, they finally get over. So Coxedge plays the ball. They go out to the right-hand side. That's Ponsonby.
Yeah, it's done. Straight off your feet. One.
Off their feet is the call. And that'll be game over here at Rugby Park. Canterbury stealing the win from Wellington, 23 points to 22.